AOPS Volume 1, the basics, number 54. When three numbers are added two at a time, the sums are 29, 46, and 53, respectively. What is the sum of all three numbers? So as always, assume the quantities for which you're trying to solve for in word problems. And we're trying to solve three numbers. So let's call number 1. Let's call that x. Let's call number 2. Let's call that y. Let's call number 3. Let's call that z. So we're given that the sum of two numbers at a time are 29, 46, and 53. So let's let x plus y be equal to 29, y plus z be equal to 46, and x plus z be equal to 53. So here we have three systems of equations, and we solve for the three variables. Since we have three equations, therefore it's solvable. So let's call this equation 1, let's call this equation 2, let's call this equation 3. And I see here that we can cancel out the y terms in equations 1 and 2. So we can subtract equation 2 from equation 1. Therefore, we would get x minus z should be equal to 29 minus 46, which is negative 17, combined with our third equation, x plus z is equal to 53. And I'll call this equation 3, this is equation 4. And we see here that these symbols in front of z are opposite. So we can cancel these two out by adding the two equations and solve for x. So the fourth equation added to the third equation will give us 2x is equal to negative 17 plus 53, which is 36. So x, if we divide 2 on both sides, will be equal to 18. And since x is equal to 18, we can now solve the other two variables. And we can plug it into equation 1 to solve for y. Y is equal to 29 minus x, which is equal to 29 minus 18, which is the same thing as 11. Furthermore, we can apply x into the third equation to solve for z. Z will be equal to 53 minus x, which is equal to 53 minus 18, which is equal to 35. So x is equal to 18, that's our first number. Our second number is 11, and our third number is 35. So sum them up, and what do we get? We will get 29 plus 35, which is equal to 64. The solution to our question.